Good morning, Judge King.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Judge.
It's a nightmare here. All right. Wayne County Jail, you have Rojas for me?
Yes, he's coming down the hall right now.
Okay. Who else do we have?
Well, we're gonna have Frederick Adams, Catherine Bester, Sierra Jones. They're gonna be zooming in from the 6th floor, and Lamonte Bronner should be zooming in from Division 2, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. First up, I have Magidson.
Morning, Judge. I'm here on Mr. Frederick Adams. He's in jail. You just mentioned him.
Did you want to wait on him or waive his presence?
Well, I could waive his presence, but I do want to address the issue of bond.
Okay. You're ready on Frederick Adams. Yes.
Yes. We have docket number 230-57809, the people of the state of Michigan versus Frederick Adams is here on 4 counts. Count 1, count 2, count 3, and count 4 are all criminal sexual conduct 1st degree. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing.
Do I have an APA here for Frederick Adams? Is that you, Ms. Moses?
No, sir. I'm just on Bronner.
Okay. I don't think I have an APA here yet, Mr. Magidson. I'm gonna have to come back to you.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Tiefo, good morning.
Good morning, Judge. I have Catherine Bester, the deputy mentioned she's one of the in custody.
Are you covering for Mr. Kenneth?
No, is that was he retained?
Catherine Bester? Mr.
Yes.
Kenneth, Mr. Kenneth's been in that case for a long time.
Judge, if I may, I think Mr. Kenneth asked to be removed from this case. And
Oh,
then,
that's right. That's
yes.
right. How about that? You're correct. Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad that they got you, Ms. Tiefo.
Mhm.
Did you want to wait on Ms. Bester?
I don't have to wait. I guess I'd like to address bond, maybe order DSU, although I'm guessing that's already been done.
Yeah, Ms. Bester's been around for a while. We're ready on Bester.
We have docket number 220-60108, people of the state of Michigan. Catherine Bester is here on 4 counts. Count 1, assault with intent to murder. Count 2, assault with intent to do great bodily harm. That's the murder or by strangulation. Count 3, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault. Count 4, domestic violence. This case is scheduled for a probable cause hearing.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Drain for the people, P number 60249.
Good morning, Judge. Rebecca Tiefo, P62311. On behalf of Catherine Bester, I ask the court to waive her presence at this time.
The court will waive the defendant's presence. What's your pleasure?
Well, I would like to address bond. I'm not sure what it currently is. I'm wondering if a DSU's already been ordered. If not, I would request that now.
So Ms. Bester has been going around and around with the court for quite some time, Ms. Diablo. She has quite a history with
Okay.
me in that there has been numerous bond violations and so forth. Apparently there was maybe some kind of substance abuse or mental health issue. The court is going to decline reducing her bond at this time.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that, Your Honor.
I'm not going to reduce her bond at this time.
Can you tell me what it's currently set at?
$25,000 cashier.
Okay, well, I'm still waiting on discovery, I believe, so another PCC, or we could schedule an exam, either one.
Let's schedule an exam.
Okay,
Continue to plead not guilty and set this matter for preliminary examination. I can set it for August 30th at 11:15.
Your Honor, I'm actually in a jury trial probably most of that week. I can probably do August, no, I'm sorry, September 1st or?
Okay, September 1st at 11 o'clock.
All right, wonderful. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. And Ms. Tiepo, I will send you the discovery today.
Thank you.
Ms. Reed.
Good morning. I'm a Mr. Bonner.
Bonner, okay.
I will waive his presence, Judge.
Have docket number 230-58391, the people of the state of Michigan versus Lamonte Bronner, has two counts. Count 1, homicide, first degree, premeditated. Count 2, weapons, felony, firearm. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing.
Appearances for the record, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Erica Moses on behalf of the people, P78491.
Good morning. May it please this honorable court, Tasnisha Reed, P71454, on behalf of Mr. Bonner. At this time, I'd like to waive his presence, Your Honor, and set the matter for a preliminary exam.
Court will waive the defendant's presence, continue to plead not guilty, and set this matter for preliminary examination. So we have a Tiger game on August 31st. I put it in the system that we're scheduling at 12 o'clock, but the time is more like 1:30.
Can we just do September 1st?
My homicide days are Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Are you inclined to go to that Tuesday? Oh, no. I have one which at 11:30 and I have a trial and Judge Prentice Edwards. Okay, Your Honor, I'll see you at 3:30. It's still going to be crazy trying to find a parking space on a daily basis.
At 1:30.
No, I know, but I'm just saying even at 1:30, it's going to be difficult for me to park.
Okay, how about September 7th at 10 o'clock?
Judge, I'm starting a homicide trial on the 5th in front of Judge Knapp in Third Circuit. It's expected to last 1 week.
Ms. Reed, can you get down here early on the 31st?
See, the problem, Your Honor, it doesn't even matter what time we get down there. Parking is already $60, $75 and they have everything blocked off. It's horrible on the game day.
Your Honor, I do have availability on the 14th. I know that's a ways out, but that's my first available Thursday after the trial.
How about September 1st? Even though that's not my homicide day.
I
That
have
wasn't
another,
fair.
Judge, I have an evidentiary hearing first thing in the morning. If we could do it in the afternoon on the 1st.
September 1st at 1:30?
Perfect,
do
Judge.
that.
Thank you.
All right, September 1st at 1:30.
Thank you.
We continue. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Howell, good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. What can I do for you?
Your Honor, you rescheduled Dante's bail PCC. It was scheduled, we held it on Wednesday, and I told you that he was in a hospital.
Oh, yeah, so what's the status?
So I was able to go to the hospital and see him, and he had surgery yesterday, and he's still in the ICU. So I'm not sure when he's going to be
What
released.
happened?
Well, he's being charged with home invasion, and during the alleged home invasion, his girlfriend shot him in the chest. But Judge, I do want to ask for bond because the twist here, the plot twist is that he lived at the house. He's been living there for 9 months, so it wasn't a home invasion.
We called the case and you can go on the record.
Thank you.
Calling case number 2058338, people of the state of Michigan versus Dante Bell. Has 2 counts, count 1 home invasion, 3rd degree, count 2 stalking. Habitual offender, 4th offense notice. This matter is scheduled for a public hearing.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Drain for the people, P number 60249.
And good morning, Tiffany Howe, on behalf of Dante's Bell, P7667.
All right, Ms. Howell.
Judge, I've had the opportunity to speak to my client. I went to the hospital where he's at, and I did learn that he had surgery yesterday and he's still in the ICU. I was not able to get a date on when he will be released or be out. I guess it just depends on his recovery. He is under the care of the Wayne County Jail, and I don't know what his bond is at this moment, Judge, but I do know that he must have one. Does the court or the prosecutor know?
20,000.
20,000 cash.
Okay. And Your Honor, at this time, I am asking for Mr. Bell to receive a personal bond. I do understand that these allegations are serious, but I do also believe that at the preliminary examination, we will be able to show that Mr. Bell lived at the house with his girlfriend during the time in which she claims that he.
One of the charges is aggravated stalking.
Yeah, Your Honor, I'm not sure how that could happen. According to my client in the video, as soon as he went through the window, he got shot in the chest.
Why is he going through a window if you live there?
He says that she locked the door, they were arguing. And he was, Your Honor, I don't know. I have to ask him more, but he did say he's been living there for 9 months. So, and I know you can't break into a house you live at. But yeah, Judge, again, as soon as he got to the window, she shot him. But more importantly, Judge, I am asking for a personal bond. I'm sorry?
I said, but if he's stalking her.
Judge, according to my client, they spent the whole day prior together and that morning. So he says he's very confused. He was very confused when I introduced myself. He had no idea that he was.
That doesn't make a lot of sense to me that he would be climbing through a window in a house that he lives in.
Judge, we all know relationships can be very complicated and arguments can be complicated. I'm not sure. But Judge, I will say this, for right now, because he's in custody, his family is unable to see him. His family is constantly calling me. They're extremely worried because he is in the ICU and they have not seen him since this incident, because as soon as he was shot, he drove himself to the police station and was in the hospital. He's had several surgeries since. So I'm asking for a personal bond so that his family is able to see him and visit him in the hospital, because right now they can't. And we don't know how long he's going to be there. Now, I understand that once we have the exam or something, if the prosecutor wants to make a position to maybe set bond again, then we can address it. But for right now, while he's in a hospital, I am asking for a personal bond just so his family can see him.
Ms. Journey? Have to unmute yourself.
Sorry about that. Your Honor, I certainly have no objection to his family members coming to see him in the hospital. I'm not sure if the only way that can be accomplished would be through changing the bond order through this court. But I will say though that for this case, it is charged as a stalking because the complainant said that she received he had contacted her over 100 times threatening her, and then came to the house, knocking on the doors and windows, and then finally came all the way in, and she went to her bedroom, and then he was coming at her, and that's when the shot happened. Those are the allegations. So this was very, very serious, and it wasn't until he was actually in the house that he was shot. But again, I don't have any objection to his family coming to see him, but we don't know what his medical status is. I know he's in ICU, but maybe he will be recovered soon and be able to get out. I would be worried about that situation. That's what I am concerned about. Him getting out and then just having a personal bond without a tether. He's not going to get a tether in the hospital. So that's concerning to me.
And Your Honor, the personal bond the bond itself is just too high. He doesn't have $20,000, neither does his family. So he is not going to be able to pay that bond. And again, he was shot in the chest. And as far as I know, to count to date, he's had 2 surgeries. And I know he said that his lung has collapsed. So once he even gets released from the hospital, he has a long road of recovery. Now, I've spoken to my client, and I did tell him I would ask the court for a personal bond because unfortunately, Judge, him and his family are poor. So he's losing everything right now. He doesn't even have the money to get his car that he believes was impounded. He doesn't have it. So if the court does want to give him a bond, I do ask you to give him a realistic bond. And Your Honor, also per the Bell Partnership Program, the prosecution needs to show that my client is a threat besides the allegations, and they have not done that. And again,
I don't know what more you need with the allegations I'm hearing. First, that he's making threatening phone calls, and then he's climbing through a window and coming at
well, Your Honor, well, according to the Bell Partnership Program that the 13th District Court has, it does say that allegations itself are not enough to say that someone's a threat, that someone is a threat. According to that, and I'm sure you haven't, Judge, you know about it, but according to what I've read and what I was shown in my training with Judge Williams, it stated that the prosecution has to show other evidence other than the allegations themselves to say that someone is a threat to the community or to the complainant. And in this case, there's been no other evidence other than the allegations themselves. My client does not have a history of being violent. My client does not have there's only these allegations. And Your Honor, I do understand these allegations do sound bad, but would they sound bad if we found out that the complainant is being untruthful? No. As of right now, everyone, the court, the prosecutor, needs to proceed as like my client is innocent, because he is. These are nothing but allegations that he's saying are false. Now, I don't know anything about him getting shot in the bedroom. He was shot as soon as he got through the window. And again, I know it sounds odd, but it's not